Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And disaster averted, he knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
On 3rd down, it's Young. This guy's man, it's the rookie out of Colorado. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some hooks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Can we get on 1st down? Young. There's a man there. It's intercepted. Oh, he fumbles it. They won't give it right back. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. They have gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So, does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean,
his first run with an interception. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
2nd and 13. Complete to McMillan. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Running the throw here on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense was flying around and making the play.
That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Hands off here for Brooks. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 30 on 2nd down. There's a holding out there with a drop it. And that pushes him back at 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're starting 4th and long. did. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Our time to shine, fellas! No contact! No contact!
They run with Saquon Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
What you do on offense? No contact! No contact!
On the play fake, it's Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll send him over right. From the 48. Catches made down the right sideline. And a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Young on the play action. He's on the move. And he just hits this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Play action now, Young. He sends this one to the end zone. And they can't carry it down the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. On the give, it's Brooks. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is Brooks heading left. He's able to drive them forward into the red zone. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, it feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Throwing off the play fake here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. Now is York to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great.
Right now, let's go get 6.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He fires one deep down the middle. Looking for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Running left, this is Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Hurts setting up to throw. That pass complete to Goddard. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. Extra point up and good. All set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. He lost it deep left. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. The play fake now Hurts to throw. He rolls to his right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
First down and goal. And he's down all the way to the 30. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. So many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
On first down, Hurts. Chased out to his right. Wilson's got it. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action here. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Motioning him from the slot right. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This has been a trend, yet another interception. J.C. Horn to pick it up. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And the Eagles have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Barkley. Runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's wishing he left this one in the end zone, Brock, because he goes out of bounds short of the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
A 2nd down throw for Young. On the move, hit it right. He was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he takes it in. So with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. After the penalty, still running their kicker out there. They're going to take the single point. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things get that 1st down anyway.
It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
1st down throw for Hurts. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their from the red zone now. Rush out to his left. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the 1st time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap with Young. He's going to lob one deep down the left. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. They get 38 out of the play, and it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Look, right here, one time.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right half. Last thing they wanted to do was make this field goal try easier, but they were jumpy, and they did just that. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right half. Groupie sends it through, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Don't touch that.
Line him up here, oh!
Hey! Tiger Hornet. Out.
Back to throw it. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Let's get in good field position, guys.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
73. Great.
2nd and 3. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And they take him down at the 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Complete over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, he's kind of it, getting the ball.
And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Certainly drop these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the 1st down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He fires one deep down the right side. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Parker gets it on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now from the gun. He's on the move. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Gets it through the middle. And they catch up to him. And a 1st down. Barkley takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
They get him yet again. J.C. Holland to pick it up. And the Panthers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's touchdown, throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And he's brought down after getting us up across the 15. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Young. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. Defense shows blitz. Young. It's going to be caught by Evans. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They just get the play off. As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Young working from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard. And you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Third along, Young. That's cut for the 1st. And they finally off with first and goal. Here's Brooks. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. On now is York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Let's get in the end zone.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has. He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Hurts now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He has it at the 22. Oh, stiff ball. Fights up the tail, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, I sure hope all those defenders took a real quick swig of water over there on the sideline, Brock, because they are headed right back out there to get back to work.
No question about it. That's what really hurts. And you know that returner is looking at his teammates, exhausted, coming on the field. Well, maybe he's not looking at them. Yeah. He's making a beeline the other way because this defense now has to regroup to get it together.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 19. Escapes the pocket. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Come on, boys.
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. And this is down all the way to the 3.
Let's go, Eagles! Eagles, fly! Eagles!
Options are open here. It's second and inches. Headed right, Buckley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
He'll throw it. He's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a fourth-quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now it's Young. Chased out to his right. And like an
So many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
The second down throw for Young. It is caught left side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other to give him a chance to make a play.
Getting that to his left. Just got it away before the hit. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles leading by 7. All right, here we go. Second down. Hurts to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. That's a Philadelphia first down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same activated skill set. To take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he's able to push this down to the 12. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Set for the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Young. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flagging for it. Young on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He's got it at the 5. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap by Young. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You've got to be so keyed in and physical. You know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective. You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion. No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.